Hello everyone, my name is Adrian. I'm one of the co-founders of Chartlog. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use a new utility that we just finished building. There are a lot of you whose brokers we don't support or trading platforms that we don't support. And so this tool essentially what it does is it allows you to take your broker export and map all the columns to something that Chartlog can read. So it'll basically convert the file to a Chartlog compatible file, and then you can upload it using our generic upload. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come to this URL, which you should find in the attached article with this video. You're going to want to click on this install button. You'll get a setup down here. Just make sure you click that file. Give it a second. Now, on Windows, you're going to get the smart screen filter. Just click Run Anyway. And right here, you're going to get like a big red X, unknown publisher. That's okay. This is completely safe. We made this tool in a couple of days, and it's more of a utility. So just hit install. And as soon as it's done downloading, it should open up. Okay, cool. So here is the beautiful UI. So we're going to go through a very simple scenario first. Let's say you have a regular CSV with regular column headers, and it's pretty plain vanilla. So we're going to go to Browse for File. Now I believe my sample is an Excel file. So yep. So I switch down here to Excel files. Click on my sample file. Hit Open, and now you can see that these are the columns in my file. This file we can pretend is from Warrior Trading simulator export, right? Right now, Chartlog doesn't support them officially, but with this tool, you'll still be able to get your trades into Chartlog. So if you look over here on the right, you'll see we have a file preview. This is basically what's inside your file. So when you browse, if you don't see what you expect in here, or it's empty, then double check the file you're browsing. So what we're going to do then is map these columns. So we have a date column, needs to be mapped to Chartlog's execution date. Then we have a time column, needs to be mapped to execution time. Then we have a symbol, which needs to be mapped to our symbol column. Quantity to quantity, direction and side are the same thing. Commission is optional, but there's no commissions in this file anyway. So we map price to price, and now you input whatever account number you want. You can use your real account number, or you can just say, Warrior Sim. Now don't worry about any of these date formats or these radio buttons or this yet. We'll go over that in the next sample. So once you hit finish, you'll get a mapping or a template. And basically what this is now the next time that you open up this file, you won't have to remap anything. All you have to do is browse to the file and then click on this, and it'll automatically convert it and put it on your desktop. But first I want to click on it and then actually convert the file so you can see it. So boom, click. Now it says your CSV has been converted. Should be saved in a folder called Chartlog Generic Files. Please look for it on your desktop. So here we go. On my desktop, I have Chartlog Generic Files. And I can see I have generic import October 20th, 2021. And here it goes. So we converted it from this, which is Warrior Traders Sim format, to Chartlog format. Now, what you do once you have this file is you can click down here, and it'll take you to the location where you're supposed to upload it. Hopefully I'm logged in. Yep, so here we go. Generic file CSV, amazing. Now when you click on, when you land on here, make sure that the time zone is correct. So in this situation, the time zone of the file, of the trades in the file, are Eastern time. This doesn't mean what time zone do you live in. This means the time zone of the trades in the file. So if it were different, you would need to make sure you select the right time zone. Otherwise, when the trades are imported and you're looking at them in the charts, the arrows aren't going to line up with the candlesticks. So anyway, we go to choose file. You can also drag and drop if you want, but I have a small screen, so real estate is not very good. Generic import open. Now we process the trades. Give it a second. There you go. So we had 2 executions in there, which netted 1 trade. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. You can view them if you want. You can do whatever you want here. Okay, so the next part is a more complex part, or a more complicated scenario. So actually, let's close this and reopen it so you can see the template is loaded. Okay, so if you want to run this, just go to your search bar and type Chartlog, and you'll find it right here. Just click the app. It checks for updates. That's what you saw right there. So if we push any updates, it'll automatically like reinstall it basically. So if we wanted to if we have another Warrior trading file, then we can, let's say, click Excel files, right? Generic import. Now we don't need a map. We can just click template. Boom, there you go, and it's converted. Let's go through a complex scenario. So this is an actual Warrior Sim export. So it's a little weird because it doesn't have column headers. It just has a bunch of rows with data, so it's kind of hard to map the columns. And it's also exported in an encoding that you can't normally read automatically. So you're gonna have to change a couple options. So we click open. It'll tell you your file does not have column headers. We will show the columns as they are in order. That's fine. So you see the file preview is just a 0, which makes no sense. So when that happens, you're going to want to come here and change these values until you actually see the right file. So in this case, their file is saved in Unicode. So you click that, and now you can see that there's actual data there. So since there's no column headers, we have to use this file preview to map things correctly. So column 1 looks like it's a date, so we map that there. Column 2 looks like it's a time, so we map that there. Column 3 looks like a symbol. Column 4 looks like a quantity. Column 5 looks like a price. And column 6 looks like direction. All right, so once we got that done, you hit finish. There, now you have template 2 saved. So you click on that. Look at that, we got an error. We were unable to parse the following date value, 092821. Okay, interesting, because the Warrior trading dates are all 2 digits. So if you go down here to date format, you can see we have 2 digits, not digits, but 2 characters for the month, 2 characters for the day, and 4 for the year. So we need to switch this to, so all of them can be 2 characters. So we click on that. Now we try it again. Your CSV has been converted. There you go, it's done. And that's pretty much it. Again, this is just a simple utility that we made to try to help you guys out. If it helps you, we may actually develop it into the website in a lot more user-friendly way. So just let us know what you think, and hopefully this can get you using Chartlog.